The first step to send an inventory into the Amazon warehouse is to go to sell.amazon.com, click sign up, and sign up for your Amazon account. After you sign up for your Amazon seller account, you're going to need to add the product that you want to send into the Amazon warehouse into your inventory right here. And to do that, you're going to go to catalog and click on add products. And if you're trying to send in a product into the Amazon warehouse that's already being sold on Amazon, you're going to type in that product name here. If the product you're looking to sell on Amazon is not currently being sold on Amazon, you'll click on this link right here, which says I'm adding a product not sold on Amazon. Amazon will then ask you to fill out some information about your product. And once you're done with that process, if you go to your inventory, manage all inventory, you will see the product here in your inventory. And this is a real product. I partnered with a student that's in my Amazon FBA program, and we're going to be launching this product live on Amazon tomorrow. So make sure to like this video because I'm going to be sharing with you all my secrets that I use when shipping inventory into Amazon to save a lot of money. And I've been doing an entire series of videos on this YouTube channel documenting every step of the process of starting this business. So make sure to subscribe because tomorrow I'm going to share with you how we plan on launching this product so we can get to #1 on Amazon. And I'm going to explain to you step by step how we actually sent over 900 units of this product into the Amazon warehouse in just a second. But one important thing that I want to note is that when you're adding your product into Amazon, you don't need to have your Amazon listing perfect. You just need to create a basic listing. And we use this as the main image, which is not Amazon compliant. And if you look at what title we used, we just called this item Rocket Tea, Passion Fruit Black Tea. We have not optimized this. We haven't added any other images other than the main image. This listing is not ready to go, but it's a good enough listing that we could use it to send in inventory into the Amazon warehouse. And you don't need to worry about creating your own listing if you're selling a product that's already being sold on Amazon. But if you're looking to sell on Amazon so that you can create a legitimate passive income business, I don't recommend selling products that are already being sold on Amazon. I recommend creating a unique product instead, ideally a passion product, which is what I always teach on this channel. But once you're ready to send in the inventory, you're going to click here and you're going to click send/replenish inventory. And warning, there are 5 mistakes that people make when trying to send inventory into the Amazon warehouse that ends up costing them thousands of dollars. And the first mistake that you need to avoid when sending an inventory into the Amazon warehouse is to make sure that the ship from address is correct. And this is a mistake that Willem, who is a student that's in my Amazon FBA program that I ended up partnering with for this product, almost made. And if you have the wrong ship from address, you can click here and click ship from another address and put the address of the place that you're actually going to be shipping from. A lot of times people make the mistake of putting the ship from address as their home address when in fact they're shipping the products from their manufacturer straight into Amazon. And that's what we did with Rocket Tea. We shipped all the units straight from the manufacturer into the Amazon warehouse. The next step is to scroll down and make sure that you're sending in the right product. And you can look here at the SKU number, and SKU stands for stock keeping unit. This is just a number that you assign to your product. There's also the ASIN number here, and the ASIN number stands for Amazon Standard Identification Number. Every single product on Amazon has a unique ASIN number, and you want to make sure that this is the correct ASIN number. If it's the correct product, it should be the correct ASIN number. But the next thing that you're going to do is go over here and put in the packing details. Now, since we've already sent in inventory to the Amazon warehouse, we already have these templates here, and we could just use this template, but let me show you how to create a new template if this is your first time doing it. You're going to click on Create New Case Pack Template. You're then going to put in a name for this template. So I'm going to call this 150 Test. And you're going to put in how many units of your product is going to be put into every single box. And we put 150 pouches of Rocket Tea into every box that we're sending into Amazon. So I'm going to put 150 here. Then you're going to measure the box and put in the box dimensions. You're also going to weigh the box with all your units in the box and tape and everything on the box to see how much it weighs. And for us, it was a little bit over 16 pounds. You're then going to look at the prep category. And for most products, there's no prep needed, but click on this and just look to see if there's anything special about your product. For instance, is it an adult item? Is it baby products, fragile/glass? Is there liquids or anything where Amazon might need to know that there's more prep needed? For us, there's no prep needed, so we're just gonna save that. And the last thing we're gonna do is select who labels the units. And I recommend always for you to label the units yourself. Do not have Amazon label the units because they're gonna charge 50 cents per unit. And labeling your units just means adding on your ASIN barcode to every single unit that you're going to be selling. And you could add that barcode on as a sticker. If you go here and you print SKU labels, you can put in how many units you need labels for. For instance, let's say we needed 30. We'll click on print. and you'll get a paper that looks like this with a bunch of barcodes. And you can buy sticker paper that you can put into any printer, print out these barcodes, and just slap it on your product. Or if you don't want to do this yourself, you can always ask your manufacturer to do it, and they'll do it for a small fee. But what I actually recommend doing if you're selling your own unique product is to just print this barcode right onto the packaging of your product. And this is what we did for Rocket Tea. It saves us time and money because we don't have to deal with printing out and buying sticker paper and labeling every single unit. All our packaging will already have this barcode on it. You'll then tell Amazon how many boxes you're going to send in. And for our first shipment, we sent in 6 boxes, which is a little over 900 units. And right now, Amazon's limiting it so you can only send in 1,000 units if this is your first time selling this product. Once you start getting some sales volume, they'll up that number so that in the future, you can send in more inventory into the Amazon warehouse. You'll then click on Ready to Send, and then click on Confirm and Continue. You'll then tell Amazon the date on when you plan on shipping out this product so that they'll know when to expect to receive it. And here is the second mistake that people make when sending in products into the Amazon warehouse, and that's clicking on small parcel delivery when in fact they're sending in a large volume. Sometimes it makes more sense to send in less than a truckload. And you'd select less than truckload if you're planning on sending in an entire pallet of your product. Less than truckload means that it's not an entire truckload, that it's just one pallet. Where on the other hand, small parcel delivery is if you're just sending in a few boxes, and if you're using small parcel delivery and just sending in a few boxes, you can wrap up those boxes and just drop them off at a UPS, and UPS will ship them into the Amazon warehouse for you. I'll explain in more depth how that works later in this video. If you do select less than truckload, a truck will come to your house or to your warehouse and pick up the products for you. And this is what I do with my passion product, Performance Nut Butter, because we send in 1,000 or 2,000 units, which fits nicely on a pallet, and it's a lot more affordable to send all those products using a pallet. With Rocket Tea, since that product doesn't take up a lot of space, it's a very lightweight product, and we were only sending in 900 units into the Amazon warehouse, it made more sense just to do small parcel delivery. You're then going to scroll down and check out this information. It's going to tell you what the weight is of all the different parcels that you're sending in. Since we're sending in 6 boxes and each one weighs around 16 pounds, the total weight is 96 pounds. And it's going to give you a price. And because Amazon has a relationship with UPS, you get to take advantage of their discounted shipping rates. And so it's only going to cost $55 for us to send 6 different boxes that together weigh over 96 pounds. If you were to try to ship these boxes somewhere else using UPS, it would cost hundreds of dollars more. Now that being said, UPS is the default carrier, but if you want to use a non-Amazon partnered carrier, you can select whoever you want to use, like FedEx, DHL, or even USPS. But let me tell you right now, it's almost always going to be more expensive, so I don't recommend doing that unless you really have to. The next step is to click on Accept Charges and Confirm Shipping. The next step is to print the box labels. So every box that has all your units in it that you're going to be sending into Amazon, you need to print and put 2 different labels on those boxes. And to get those labels, you're going to click right here and you're going to click on Print. And there's going to be 12 different stickers that Amazon has you print. And there's 2 stickers, as I mentioned, for every box. The first one we're going to look at here is going to have the ship from and the ship to address. And this is for Amazon to be able to track your package. As soon as your package gets into the Amazon warehouse, they're going to scan this and let you know that they received this box. You need to make sure that you leave this label uncovered, because if Amazon can't scan this, they're not going to know that it's your product and it's going to get lost. The second label that you're going to print out and attach to your box is the UPS label. And again here, you want to make sure that the ship to and the ship from address are correct, and UPS will use this label to make sure that it gets to the correct destination. Another thing you'll want to check is to make sure that this SKU number here matches the SKU of the products that you want to send into Amazon. And this is another mistake that people make when sending an inventory to Amazon. They don't double check that all the stickers and everything is correct. On top of that, you'll want to make sure that the shipping weight is correct, because if this label says a different weight than you're planning on shipping, it's going to cause issues, and it may mean that you made a mistake earlier on in this process. From there, you're going to box up the products that you want to send into the Amazon warehouse. And you can usually just use the boxes that your manufacturer put your products in. But if for any reason you don't have a box, you can go to Walmart, buy boxes off Amazon, or my personal favorite place to buy boxes from is uline.com. And the fourth mistake that I made sure that Willem avoided when sending in Rocket Tea into Amazon, and that you should avoid as well, is when you're sending your products into Amazon, one of the secrets to saving a lot of money with shipping is to try to put as many of your units in a box as possible. Because the more boxes that you have to send into the warehouse, the more money you're gonna pay in shipping. Now you do need to make sure that the box stays under 50 pounds. If you try to ship a box into the Amazon warehouse that weighs over 50 pounds, it's gonna cause a lot of issues, and I don't recommend doing it unless you absolutely need to. And this is the case sometimes for oversized products, but it's very rare, and you wanna make sure to avoid that. The other thing that you wanna make sure is that the box that you're sending in is under 25 by 25 by 25. Basically, you wanna make sure that no side of your box is over 25 inches. And the fifth and final mistake that people make when sending an inventory to the Amazon warehouse that costs them a lot of money is they don't follow up. They don't see the details. They don't look at the status of the shipment. And to see the status of your shipment, you can go into Manage FBA Shipments. And if you scroll down, you can see here that we sent in 900 units and it still says that they're receiving it. So we're gonna click on Track Shipment. And you can go here and you can see exactly where your shipment is in the process. You can see that we created the shipment here, it was in transit here, it was delivered to the Amazon warehouse at this date, it was checked in, it started being receiving, and it's technically still in the receiving process, even though Amazon does say that they have received all 900 units. And it does say here that Amazon will confirm all the units in our shipment by September 16th, which is more than a month after they initially received it at their warehouse, which is another thing to note. If you're looking to start selling a product, you want to send that product into the Amazon warehouse weeks, if not a month, before you're actually going to sell it. Because sometimes it does take Amazon time to receive all your units and get it ready so that you can start selling it on Amazon. And if you are looking to start selling on Amazon, I have a free 5-hour step-by-step program that you can get 100% for free by clicking right here. It's a YouTube video that goes in depth and I share all my secrets on everything you need to know to start selling on Amazon. So click on that video. I'll see you in the next video. This is an extremely valuable video that took me months to make. So click here, see you in the next video, and thanks for watching.